Brown to say people don't know much about anything. This could be like validating that. This really could. So let's just throw a warning out.
So I had a buddy send me this football hypothetical yesterday. Okay, ready? The argument is about a hypothetical football game between the New York Giants and a group of 50 regular 24-year-olds. Everyone on the 50-man side played organized sports in high school, but nothing beyond that. The twist is that all 50 guys are allowed to be on the field at the same time, while the Giants have their normal 11 players. The game is played under normal NFL rules. Penalties count with the exception of illegal man downfield.
Illegal formation, probably.
Illegal formation and that sort of stuff. The game is played under normal NFL rules. All penalties count. Game takes place at Lambeau Field on January 8th at 8 p.m.
Oh, so it's in the cold at night.
Freezing cold. We have 100-man roster for subs. Curious to see what you guys could make. So here was my first explanation as to hearing this. I said, let's assume all offensive linemen can block 3 individuals. Okay, so 5 offensive linemen, they all take 3 people. That's 600 pounds. Those individuals' goal is literally just to hold ground. It's not... Everyone's job has to be very simplified if us 50 men have an even slight chance to win. Everyone's job has to be simple. We have to be well coached. We have to have a training camp so we can go over our assignments. Because if we just step on the field and play the New York Giants tomorrow, obviously we lose. But if we have coach, drills, everyone knows their assignment, I think we've got a chance. So if we send 3 to 4 people at every single offensive lineman and just say, hold your ground. Just make sure this guy isn't taking out other guys. Let's make that assumption. That means you have 5 defensive DBs for every corner or for every wide receiver, running back, and tight end. Every play, no matter what. That's your guy. That leaves 15 people, 3 additional safeties, 10 rushing after the quarterback, 5 linebackers just over the middle of the field patrolling or on the line of scrimmage. I think on defense, we can get stops, especially if we have a 100-man roster because some people are going to get seriously hurt. The hardest part would be stopping the run, in my opinion, especially if they had a smart offensive coordinator. If they had John Moran, I think we'd win.
Well, their offensive coordinator is whoever the Giants' offensive coordinator is going to be.
Oh, okay, true. Okay, we'll see. On offense, I think we'd have to get really lucky with a guy who can kind of play quarterback. If you don't have an athlete that can play quarterback, we're probably just in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to luck in with one of your 100 guys played high school quarterback. I think we've got a chance. If not, probably not executing any sort of offense. But if you do luck into that, I don't know, you can have 30 offensive linemen every single play, like 2 layers of 15, 19 different skill guys. I think you could cheese your way to 4 to 5 yards every single play. There's no deep shots being taken. It just won't happen. We don't have the quarterback to do it. We don't have the receivers to beat any DBs. It would
get intercepted.
Yes. But I think we could cheese our way to 4 to 5 yards per carry. I'm taking 50 real guys. This is the new...
You're taking them to win?
I am.
I didn't know you were doing all that.
100 men versus a gorilla.
Yeah,
I think I like the 50 men in this argument.
Chris said they could beat the Giants, but not a gorilla. Look, okay, my first 2 thoughts. One is that the thing that I think matters the most, you and I have discussed this. One, just want to preface, this is really dumb. The mindset of the 50 guys is the most important thing.
100% agree.
If you got 50 guys and they're all like, oh, yeah, we can win. It's versus 11. We got this. And then the second you're out there on the field and you have the football or you're blocking and Brian Burns and Dexter Lawrence are coming at you,
yeah,
at least half of the guys are going to be like, nah.
Yeah.
I'm not really gonna even get myself involved here.
Sure.
So that, and if most of the guys are that way, then we're cooked.
Yes.
Our team is screwed.
Here's a good question though. Can you make cuts to the roster and just kind of filter in?
I think
guys
it's 100
with the right
random
mindset?
guys. Right.
Okay.
That's the way that I interpreted it.
But they all played organized sports in high school.
All played organized sports or in their mid-20s.
And let's assume they played football, basketball, lacrosse, bowling. If you bowled in high school, no offense, this doesn't count.
Wow, man, just calling out the bowlers right now.
It just doesn't count.
Okay, the second thing that I think is really important is that I do agree with you that offense, I think, is our bigger strength than defense. I think you should be able to get 4 to 5 yards. You just have the pure mass of human beings.
Yeah.
It'd be tough to get like a 1-yard carry, I feel like. Or
if
you could throw it out in the flats with, 14 different blockers out there or 30. But the issue is fumbles will happen. There will be at least 1 or 2 fumbles. If you're being tackled by an NFL linebacker, they are going to force the football out.
But a good coach would tell you don't even get tackled. Just go down.
Who's your coach?
I think that matters.
Like if you have Cignetti, I think we win. If you have a random high school football coach,
I don't think we win.
I don't think so either.
But if we have an NFL coach that we trust, I think we need a motivator. Like I think we need a Dan Campbell rather than someone.
Yeah, to get us in the right mindset. Yeah.
Yeah, because if people are playing afraid, we're going to lose. If people are playing like with irrational confidence, like let's go, we got this. Like I can't wait to go tackle Cam Scatterbo, then I think we got a real chance. We just have to have extremely disciplined execution. You know your role. You know what you're designated to do on every single given play. No one's trying to play hero ball because obviously, like none of us could tackle Cam Scatterbo in space. It's going to take tremendous amount of discipline because even if 4 guys get to him, that's 800 pounds. He's not just dragging that through the air or through the ground.
I think that Nick asked us a question. He said, are all the guys 300 pounds with beer bellies or gym rats with at least a little athleticism? It's probably somewhere in the middle. Yeah, it's probably somewhere in the middle, I would say.
And you got to have your defensive line. Like, you got to have your front 15.
I think if you got any sort of time to practice, like even a day is so valuable because if you just showed up, like hey, everyone show up to Lambeau Field at this time, I think that the amount of people would almost be bad.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't know how to use everybody. It would almost like screw you over.
It's too unorganized. I think it's only fair for there to be like 1 month of training camp for both teams. A month?
See, then that just seems like too big of an advantage. You already have the 50-dude advantage. I think you get like a day or 2 to practice.
No. You need a training camp just the way that they have. It has to be fair in that. The advantage is the 50 people. If you have, then you both have to have the same amount of time at training camp.
I just don't think we get a single stop.
Really?
I don't think so. I think that, like, I understand that we have so many guys, but, like, I don't know. Those linemen can block 3 to 4 guys on their own.
Okay, so 5 offensive linemen, let's say they can all block 4 guys. That leaves 30 extra people. You can have 10 of those people just get after Jackson Dart.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you're going to need, like, I think there should just be 3 guys at the goal line.
How many dudes get hurt?
A lot. A lot.
A lot of guys get really hurt. Yeah.
A lot. Yeah. But if you can have 4 guys, like, okay, their left tackle is
Andrew Thomas.
Yeah. You tell 4 people on your defensive line, we just need you to pop Andrew Thomas. Your goal's not even to get after the quarterback and beat them one-on-one. We have other people to do that. Just contain, like, literally just pin Andrew Thomas into one spot. And if he rolls you, like, pushes you guys over, so be it. Now we've got a free lane to go rush the quarterback. I just think it's too many people.
I just want to vision this. I want to see what this would look like. Chris says tackle would be like when 20 hyenas are taking down a water buffalo. Yeah, and Cam Scatterbo is the water buffalo. That's good. I think I disagree with you in the fact that I don't think we could win. I think we could like keep it kind of tight and score, but I don't think we could win. I think they would win.
I think we're like 4 yards almost every single play.
Yeah, I think so too. But also, we're going to turn it over. They're not.
Yeah. I don't know. Dart could throw an interception. Like seriously, we're going to have 20 DBs.
No, Dart's going to see 20 guys in the middle of the field and be like, I can run all these guys over, actually.
See, that's right. I think you're wrong. Because
that's his mindset, though. I'm just saying that's what Jackson Dart is.
It's true.
He's going to take it as a challenge.
I also think if we have 4 guys for every offensive lineman, that just creates a pile of mass of like thousands and thousands of pounds at the line of scrimmage. So he can't really just like run over that. And then you're going to have an extra 15 to 20 guys simply just rushing him. Like, that is their entire job. He doesn't really have anywhere to run.
You could legit just run the Maryland eye, but instead of 3 guys behind the quarterback, it's like 40 guys.
I think in my ideal world, we have 2 layers of 15 or 3 layers of 10 for the offensive line. 10 wide, 3 deep.
2 layers of 15 is crazy.
And then you have your...
10 wide seems unnecessary. Seems like almost too far out.
So maybe 7?
Yeah.
And then you can just run a tush push. You have the weight advantage.
Yeah, but you know how many guys are going to get hurt doing the
A lot of guys. A lot of guys,
gotta
but
get
I
them to
think
buy
we'd get
in.
5. Yeah, that's why we need Dan Campbell as their
Well,
coach.
but we also have to take in consideration, though, we don't know anything about football.
Most of you guys don't know really much about anything.
Oh, my God.
Not just football. We
I
don't
didn't
know,
even
we don't
think
know much
about that.
anything. Yeah, so that's how it's going to screw us, yeah.
That's why we need a good coach. That's why we need Dan Campbell as our coach to motivate us.